Greetings from Asencion, Argentina. I just took a 5-hour bus out to this sleepy little town, sleepy little farming town, for one reason and one reason only, and that is because about 14 kilometers or so down yonder in that general direction is a village that allegedly is known for having this long lineage of Muslim cowboys. Crazy, right? It's a lot. It's fucking a lot to explain. So I'm gonna sit down, unpack everything once I find a hotel, and then I'll explain everything about these Muslim cowboys that allegedly live out here. All right, I'm trying to find this hotel that Google Maps says is somewhere over here, but this town is a bloody ghost town, bro. Aside from the odd car that drives by every few minutes, like this one that's right behind me, there's just fucking nobody here and nothing really going on. Okay, we found it, the only hotel in town. Now let's see if they have any availability for an old bloke like me. How much for 2 nights at this hotel?
¿Cuánto cuesta la noche en el hotel?
Sí.
¿Para vos solo?
Sí.
¿Para uno?
Sí.
40.
Sí, dos noches.
2 noches.
Para mí solo.
Ah, bárbaro.
Sí.
Bueno.
Okay, we've made it to the hotel. Unfortunately, the explanation for what I'm doing out here and about the Muslim cowboys is gonna have to wait a moment. I'm literally the only person in this entire hotel, and the owners are amazing. I just had a little conversation with them. Clearly they don't get a lot of visitors, especially not a lot of international visitors, so they're very excited to have me here. He offered to take me to the town that I came here to see as well, but he just offered me mate, so I'm gonna do that, chill for a little bit with them, and then I'll inform you guys on what the hell is going on out here.
Este es mate criollo.
Mate criollo.
Mate argentino. Chupalo despacito.
It's good.
Es rico, ¿eh?
It's like delicious. Delicioso, sí. It's like
Ya está aprendiendo algo. Ya te está haciendo argentino. Ya está
sí,
aprendiendo.
es Argentinian.
Ese mate es tradicional. La tradición de los argentinos es el mate. Yo tomo dulce.
Dulce, sí. Es
Pero, y algunos lo toman amargo.
amargo.
Sin azúcar.
Oh, no sugar. Me gusta dulce.
Bárbaro.
Sí, it's delicious. It's really good.
¿Cuántos son de familia?
Madre,
Mamá,
papá y hermano.
¿Cuánto?
Uno.
¿Te gustan?
Dulce.
¿Qué quieres comer?
Sí, dulce.
¿Te digo?
Comer.
¿Quieres probarlo?
See, I try anything. The best people are always in the small towns that never see tourists. This guy is fucking awesome. Him and his wife are both Italian descendants, but he offered me some mate, which is the traditional drink that you see literally everybody drinking here. For some reason, I've never had a chance to drink it yet, but essentially you get like the pot of water and the like tea leaves or whatever it is, and you just kind of like put it in this cup here, add some sugar to it, drink the tea. Once the liquid's gone, you just pour more water on top of it, and you just kind of keep going. And it's an activity that lasts for like hours, but it's really good. Oh. Dulce mucho.
Mamita querida, lo que es.
Holy cow.
Prueba.
All right, let's see.
Esto es palabra mayor. Bueno, y ahora se cortó. Y ahora hotelero. Iba a poner. Y ahora hotelero.
You built Asencion.
Sí.
Y when you niño small, Asencion is muy pequeña.
Sí.
Y now it's much larger.
Sí,
¿sí?
se agrandó. Ahora que voy a calentar el agua. ¡Ay! Una pata, me duele la pata.
Oh.
Me duele la pata.
So we've been talking just through Google Translate. This guy is 82 years old with this much energy. He's lived here in Asencion his entire life, and he's telling me on Translate that he's built half of the town. He said he's built this hotel by hand. He's built 200 graves in the cemetery just because he's like outlived everybody here. And he's saying everybody knows him, even the dogs know him. Look, it's you under El Pino Hotel. Sí. He built this hotel.
¿Sabe de dónde lo traje ese?
Sí.
De Bariloche, en un avión, adentro del avión, traje carteles.
Come to El Pino Hotel if you are in this town ever. If you're ever in, wait, no, it says reception. Sí. It's GoPro. I'm showing El Pino Hotel. I tell mi amigos, come to El Pino Hotel. It's the best and only hotel in this town. Okay, false alarm, we have not left on this little adventure around town yet, so I'm going to take the opportunity to explain as quickly as possible what I am doing out here in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, Argentina. So, I was doing some research on the Muslim population in Argentina. Doing some research, I heard about this place 5 hours outside of Buenos Aires that is home to a long lineage of Muslim farmers and cowboys, which just blew my mind, so I knew I had to come out here. So I took a 5-hour bus this morning from Buenos Aires to the town of Asencion, which is where I am now. It's the closest town to La Angelita, which is where these Muslim cowboys and farmers allegedly are. Tomorrow we're going to be heading out there and learning about the Muslim heritage, the Middle Eastern heritage, all of that stuff. There's no information about this place online. There's very few articles, none in English, very few in Spanish. So to my knowledge, I'm going to be the first Western English speaker to document this place. I don't know a whole lot about what's going on here. I don't know what to expect. We're going to be experiencing this together. A little backstory on how Muslims and Middle Easterners got here. So in the 1800s, there's this first wave of migration from the Middle East. People mainly from what is now modern day Lebanon and Syria migrating here in big waves. They came out here, a lot of the people settled in Buenos Aires, and you also had some groups, they were like traveling merchants. They would sell textiles and these other goods along this ancient trade route. By ancient, I mean like 200 years old. After a certain amount of time, I'm not sure what the catalyst was, but people stopped doing the traveling merchantry. And a lot of people moved to Buenos Aires. That's where the largest Middle Eastern and Muslim population is in Argentina. But there's certain pockets, little pockets scattered throughout the countryside where Muslims settled hundreds of years ago, such as La Angelita, which is where we're going tomorrow. In the 1990s, the Muslim population in this town was 70%. This tiny town in the middle of nowhere, 70% Muslim population. Now it's dropped to 40, but it's still crazy to think 40%, like we're in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of fucking fields, like farm fields out here. And hopefully if all goes according to plan, I'll be able to share this very unique story and this unique subculture out here to the world. Now that you guys are all caught up on everything, what I'm doing out here, now as the sun is setting, me and my friend are gonna go tour this town. But I don't know what to expect in this tour. I really don't know what we're gonna get ourselves into here, but vamos. All right, we're off on our little side quest to explore the city. Vamos.
Esa la hice yo.
Oh.
Esta la hice yo. Esta que está acá. Esta. También la hice yo.
I think he's showing me all the houses that he built. Argentinians and Chileans speak so fast, I honestly have no clue what he's saying. I think this is his brother's house, and he's introducing me to his brother, but what I was saying is that he's 82 years old, and he says he's built half of this town. He's just been building properties and houses his entire life, and yeah, when he was a kid, this place was literally nothing, and all these houses, all the storefronts, everything you see was partially this guy's doing, which is pretty fucking cool. Okay, so what I'm getting here now is that he was a bricklayer. So all these buildings, he laid like the bricks and the foundations for, which is pretty cool. Just the three musketeers riding dirty through town. Good times, good times.
Esta también. Esta era mía, la vendí. El loco este que va.
This guy just sped right past us in the grass in his truck.
Loco!
We're in the outskirts of town here, and there's these giant grain silos.
La estación de tren.
Train? Oh, train track. Oh.
Ahí está más,
There used to be a train. You can see the train tracks here. There used to be a train that went right through here. And you can see this giant like grain silo. I assume this is what the main industry for work is out here, is working at the like grain silos and farming. Probably quite similar to the town we're going to tomorrow. Okay, sorry, you can't really see me anymore, but this is such a beautiful little town. Everyone's just relaxed and happy. Nobody's in a rush and stressed out. At least I can't see it on their facial expressions, which is not something you commonly see, in my opinion, in the States or in at least in larger cities for that matter. But it seems like a very just peaceful, enjoyable life these people have out here in the countryside. I really like it. Okay, he's grabbing his brother again. Very hard to explain what's going on because he's just so high energy. I don't know how he does it. He says that the reason he has such high energy at 82 is because he swims every day. But I hope I'm like that when I'm 82. All right, we've made it back to the hotel. I had a delicious dinner, came back to the hotel, chopped it up with the owners. Such kind people, man. I'll see y'all in the morning for a proper day of Argentinian countryside adventures. Peace. Buenos dias, amigos. Got myself this nice little breakfast spread here. Beautiful, quiet morning in town. And I'm not sure where Pino went, but I'm just kind of waiting outside here for him before we start the various side quests today. But before we do that, I would just like to reiterate, I am not a journalist. I do not want to be a journalist. I'm an adventurer and an explorer with a passion and strong curiosity about the world, its peoples, and its cultures, and that is what I'm doing out here. So I'm not pretending like I know everything about where I'm going. I might make some mistakes in what I'm saying. There's also not a whole lot of information about this place online, so give me a break. My intention with these videos is that we go on a journey and we learn together. So essentially, as the video unfolds, you'll be learning at the same time that I was learning about things. Just wanted to make that clear before we started today's adventure. Bro, we are absolutely zipping down this highway right now, and there's no seatbelt to this car. Okay, we've just arrived at La Angelita, and look at this behind me. We have this little mosque, this beautiful little mosque in the middle of absolute nowhere out here in this town in very remote Argentina. Is this not the coolest thing ever? I love seeing little cultural pockets like this while I'm traveling, especially in places where you wouldn't normally expect to see them. But look at this. I believe it's under construction right now and there's nobody here, but isn't this just amazing? Hopefully we can see inside. Oh yeah, see, it's all under construction. I'm not sure what they're doing, but look up there, you can see beautiful tile glass windows, and right behind this is literally just miles and miles of fields and farmland. Now my Spanish isn't too good, but I'll film these for my Spanish speakers, or maybe I'll translate it when I'm editing. I'm filming all of these now so that you guys can read them, but also when I'm editing I can translate these. We have a sign here as well that's in Arabic. Is this not the most interesting thing ever? Like, we are so remote right now. Okay, let's keep going. My friend is waiting for me. He's looking a little antsy. So So this is what looks to be the main street of La Angelita. Yeah, very, very quaint, small little town out here. Horses here. This is the local school. Yeah, tiny little school. I guess you don't really need a very large school if the population of your town is like probably 500 people or less. Oh, there's a telephone booth here. What the? I didn't know they still had those. It looks like a doctor's office and like a telephone booth or something. Very quiet town. I think we've seen a total, including this guy, a total of like 4 people on the streets. So we have I believe this is a restaurant, but look at this. Next to the Argentinian flag, we have a Syrian flag flying out here in this town. I saw another one over there in the like in the farm as well. That is very, very cool. Syrian flags flying proud all the way out here. Is that not just the coolest thing ever? We've got some people working on some cars and stuff out here. Okay, we left. It was a quick little tour. I'm definitely going to come back later tonight and go to that restaurant. I would much rather just kind of be left to my own devices and be on my own to be able to talk to people and document stuff. So this was cool, but I'll be back. Okay, so after I last updated the video, I've actually made pretty good progress in finding somebody to teach me more about La Angelita. And while I was talking to somebody at like this little shop, my friend here came up to me.
Hi.
He speaks English. He's you're learning to become an English teacher, right?
Yeah.
And so he started talking to me, and he told me, yeah, there's a lady at the barber shop down the street who is from La Angelita. And so we went to her shop. We're talking to her for like an hour. She was calling all of her friends and stuff in town. She called like the Arabic teacher that lives in town to try and get somebody to help me, teach me about the place. And he invited me to his home where we got this delicious meal that his mother made for us. Milanese pollo, see?
Yeah.
Tuna and rice, some bread, ketchup. Delicious.
Yeah.
Very good. Gracias, amigo. Anything else you want to say about yourself or this town?
Well, it's a small town and I don't often get to meet people from other countries. So it's a wonderful experience for me.
Yeah, it's been a great experience for me too. His mom sent a picture of us to his English teacher, and she got super excited because now he's able to practice his English. So while he's helping me translate, help find somebody to teach me more about the Lebanese and Syrian history in La Angelita, I'm also helping him practice his English. So it's like the perfect trade, in my opinion.
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah. Okay, we've been chilling out here just on this bench. Do you want to be in the video?
Pregunta si quiere estar en el video.
Bueno.
She said yes.
Hello.
She's a girl from here, and well, that's his mom works.
Yeah, so his mom, or her mom, was the one who owns this barber shop, and that girl and her mother are both of Syrian descent, which is quite interesting. We got some ice cream from an Italian ice cream shop in town. As I've mentioned before, like 60% of this country is of Italian descent, so naturally there's probably going to be a lot of like Italian places in all the towns here. But good news, the barbershop owner was able to get in contact with the Arabic teacher, and she invited me to go out there and talk with her. So in like an hour or so, I'm going to bike out there and have a nice little conversation with her. Vamos! Me and Twin are going to La Angelita, or he's dropping me off at least. And
Vamos a cargar combustible, decí.
sí, sí. So this building behind me here, which is now the restaurant that Marta the woman that I'm meeting later owns. This used to be a school and like a meeting place. The building was built in the 1940s, and immigrants from Italy, Spain, Syria, and Lebanon all would come here. This restaurant is only open on Saturdays. Today is Wednesday, but I essentially socially engineered, I don't know if that's the right terminology, but I literally just walked around town all day talking to people, and I met the right people, and essentially they contacted Marta, and she said that she would meet me here, let me interview her, ask her questions and everything. Okay, we've made it into the restaurant, and I'm joined here with Marta. The only issue though is that there's no phone connection for me to use Google Translate, and she only speaks Spanish and Arabic, and I only speak English. But we figured out a way to do this, so I'm just gonna ask her questions. She'll answer in Spanish, and then I'm gonna get somebody to translate once I'm back in Buenos Aires. But we're inside of the restaurant right now, and I just wanna show you guys some of the interesting like Arabic like decorations and artwork that we have in here. I think it's very interesting. So we've got this like big mural here. We've got a hookah and some Syrian decor here. All the chairs have Arabic writing on them in here. And then we have all this stuff as well. Arabic up here, Arabic there. This is gonna be very interesting. I'm just gonna write questions down on Google Translate, and then she'll answer them in Spanish once we get to the backyard. And hopefully we'll be able to get a better idea and learn more about this place. ¿Listo?
Hola, buenas tardes. Bienvenido. ¿Tu nombre?
John.
John. Bienvenido, John. Bueno, te cuento la historia. Yo soy nieta de inmigrantes sirios. Mi mamá vino de pequeña de Siria con su mamá, con mi abuela y un tío. Aquí ya se encontraban inmigrantes españoles e italianos. Luego se sumó la colectividad libanesa y siria. No había casas, no había nada. Vinieron primero los hermanos de mi abuela, luego se sumó mi abuela, mi abuelo, mi mamá, y se fueron sumando a las familias, y vieron que estas tierras eran muy fructíferas y se quedaron, formaron sus familias. En la década del 70 éramos mayoría la colectividad siria. Éramos un 70% acá en el pueblito de origen sirio y musulmanes, de religión musulmana. Y las demás familias eran de origen italianos, españoles y bueno, de religión católica, pero la verdad es que crecimos compartiendo las dos culturas, la cultura musulmana y la cultura católica. Todas las familias, gracias a Dios, convivimos en paz, en unión, en una total armonía, las dos culturas, la árabe musulmana y la católica, y nuestros hermanos católicos. Mantenemos nuestra cultura en todo sentido, en cuanto a religión, idioma. Yo, por ejemplo, acá lo único que cocino es comida árabe. Todavía no agregué otras comidas. Te aclaro también que nosotros somos musulmanes y no consumimos cerdo. Mis padres ya no están, mis hermanos mayores tampoco, pero los que quedamos de la familia conservamos toda la cultura, toda. Y es así que es por eso el interés de la gente que viene de otros lugares, ya sea de acá de la Argentina o de otros países. Y bueno, vos, John, sos uno más, bienvenido. Y por el momento te agradezco enormemente por tu respeto, por tu interés. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Y bueno, espero que te agrade nuestra cultura. justamente, no sé si sabes algo, sí, si has estado en Siria o en Líbano, en Siria particularmente, justamente estamos en el mes de Ramadán, el mes del ayuno musulmán, y estamos ayunando. Son 30 días de ayuno, por si vos no conocés nuestra cultura. Estamos transitando este mes de ayuno y aprovecho para saludar a mis hermanos musulmanes del mundo en este mes tan sagrado para nosotros musulmanes. Y bueno, gracias a Dios estamos en el 7º día de ayuno y bueno, te doy mis bendiciones y gracias por venir a visitarme en este mes tan importante para nosotros, para mí y para los musulmanes. Gracias.
Gracias.
Si vos observás en el camino, de un lado ves el maíz seco, listo para cosechar, y la fuente de trabajo de aquí son los camioneros, empresas de acopio de cereales. Por otro lado del camino ves soja, ves trigo, girasol, por eso es una tierra muy fructífera acá. Y sí, hasta el presente se sigue con las tareas agropecuarias, agrícolas de todo tipo, ya sea vacas, caballos, corderos. Se han sumado una fábrica metalúrgica, hay 2 cooperativas de acopio de cereales. Y bueno, seguimos acá, gracias a Dios estamos muy arraigados.
Perfecto, gracias.
Muy linda tu pregunta y te digo que me llena de orgullo tu pregunta porque gracias a Dios enseñamos el idioma árabe, transmitimos el idioma árabe, la cultura árabe islámica. Como te comenté, hoy estamos en el mes del ayuno, el mes de Ramadán, y los jóvenes, todos los jóvenes de acá estamos ayunando. Nosotros los mayores nos sentimos muy orgullosos, gracias a Dios, de llevar adelante nuestra cultura. Nuestra cultura persiste y con la ayuda de Dios va hasta el fin de los tiempos, va a subsistir. Yo te agradezco tu respeto, agradezco tu interés, porque no hacía falta venir hasta acá. Es la verdad, no hacía falta venir hasta acá porque nuestra cultura árabe musulmana está en el mundo. Vos en Buenos Aires, no sé cómo te moves en Buenos Aires, no sé si has visitado alguna mezquita, no sé si entrevistaste a alguien más que te dé más información. Te digo, una vez más, agradezco tu respeto, agradezco tu interés por nuestra cultura, mi cultura árabe musulmana. Por eso digo que estarás al tanto de todo lo que está pasando a nivel mundial. Como norteamericano vos, eso quería decirte, que te agradezco tu interés y te digo, me asombra enormemente que un joven, porque yo podría ser tu abuela, tu mamá grande, sos un chico joven. Tributo a mis padres por lo que fueron mis padres, los 2 musulmanes. Mi papá es argentino, hijo de inmigrantes sirios. Fue mi mamá siria, es siria, vino de chiquita de Siria, con mi abuela, con mi tío, y forjaron sus familias. Sí, mantuvieron firmes la cultura, sí, se arraigaron acá, sus raíces están acá. Amamos nuestra cultura árabe islámica, la llevamos adelante, el idioma, ¿viste los chiquitos que vinieron? Hablan el idioma árabe. Son chiquititos y ya están preguntando, queriendo hacer el ayuno del mes de Ramadán. Pues les enseñamos que ellos son pequeños y hasta que no tengan la madurez de su adolescencia no lo pueden hacer. Y bueno, les vamos enseñando a estos chiquititos. Y así amalgamamos las 2 culturas. Acá tenemos la iglesia católica, recibo gente de las distintas religiones. Gracias a Dios, todos hermanados, no tenemos problemas. Es un país, mi país, Argentina, es un crisol, es un abanico de razas, de culturas. El inglés es un idioma que nunca me atrajo y nunca lo pude aprender, Y hoy me doy cuenta cuánta falta me hace. Pero bueno, tal vez algún día antes de morirme logre aprenderlo para manejarme mejor con la gente, porque nunca pensé que iba a venir gente como vos a visitarme. Bienvenido, una vez más, bienvenido. Acá se llama el restaurante Lo de Hasna. Hasna significa obra de bien y mujer bonita, así se llamaba mi mamá. Un tributo, un homenaje a mis padres por lo que fueron, como te decía hoy, muy hospitalarios, muy generosos, abiertos a toda la comunidad y a toda la gente que ha venido de afuera como ellos a instalarse. Ellos vinieron sin conocer el idioma español, nada, solamente el árabe, se manejaron como ahora vos y yo, con señas. Retrocedemos en el tiempo, 100 años atrás, y bueno, es un ejemplo esta nota, es un ejemplo para mí tu visita, porque así vino mi mamá y mis abuelos, sin conocer el idioma, en absoluto, sin conocer el español, y vos podrías ser un inmigrante más de aquella época, del año, hoy con la diferencia que está esto de por medio. Ellos no lo tuvieron. Asimismo, no dejaron de lado su cultura, su vestimenta, su comida, su lenguaje, su idioma y la religión. Gracias a Dios nos la transmitieron. Bueno, servite, este es un postre árabe.
Sí. Gracias. Shukran.
Muy bien, muy bien. Primero te aclaro que esto no es una ciudad, es un pueblito muy pequeño de apenas 300 habitantes. El linaje gauchesco, vaquero, viene del árabe, y de ahí es al revés lo que dicen. Del árabe viene el gaucho, viene del árabe, el gaucho árabe. Es más, la ropa gauchesca viene de la ropa árabe, del gaucho nativo viene del árabe. Es así, desde su origen. Uh-huh. Y bueno, no sé qué más querés saber.
Okay.
Dale.
Gracias, shukran, gracias por todos.
Shukran a vos.
I had a very, very interesting conversation. I don't know a lot of what she said, but we had a lot of laughs. I'm going to translate it and learn about it, and I hope you guys had learned as much as I will learn after I translate everything. So after this clip, there's either going to be some random side quest that I've decided to embark on, or I will have my final thoughts. I know I have gained a pretty large following from the short form video I made regarding this town out here, and I just want to thank you guys for all the support. I'm going to be traveling full time pretty much for the foreseeable future. This is literally my 4th ever YouTube video, so I'm still it's still a work in process, but everything's very raw and real, not overly edited, all that. Anyways, just know this is like my 4th or 5th long form video I've ever made, so all the new people coming in, just know I have the ideas, I just am still new to making long form content. So that if this wasn't exactly as you were expecting, just cut me a little bit of slack. Once I hit video number 20, video number 10, whatever it may be, the quality is just going to improve each time. Marta and I came from two totally different backgrounds, we spoke different languages, and we believed in different things. Yet despite all that, we were able to connect together, learn from each other, and laugh together. In a world that is so divided, moments like these really put into perspective just how similar we all are at our cores. Deep down, we are all the same, and I hope that one day the rest of the world will come to realize this.